Morning of day 3. It is already nice and sticky. Not quite humid, not quite warm. A little uncomfortable, but oh well. Getting a little bit later start. It's about 8:15. Parking lot is dang near empty. A couple people that are leaning behind us. We're going to swing through Springfield, my old kind of sort of stomping ground for a minute. There's a place called Motorheads we want to take a look at, Cat found. And then we're going to meet up with Johan down there. They stayed in Springfield. Being the fact they got Blue with them, they had to find a pet-friendly hotel that was reasonable. So they're a little bit further down the route than we are. But yeah, probably have to stop, gas up a little bit before we go, but early enough to put some miles on. After we meet with them, we're going to head to a Waffle House. This particular Waffle House, for whatever reason, a lot of our trips we end up going past. I believe it was our second PowerTour. We stopped at it. We were having some issues with the fare lane. When we did our big westward trip, we stopped there. Just weird one just outside St. Louis on the Illinois side. Just for whatever reason, we've been to about 4 or 5 times. So we kind of make it a point whenever we go past. And this Waffle House. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with Waffle House. Anyway, gonna finish getting the last couple things packed into the van, and we're gonna get on the road. We're in the van waiting to take off. Got one straggler just about here. A couple of updates from yesterday. So getting into the route, getting into the venue, was a little bit interesting. They had too many lanes into too few lanes, and people getting a little impatient, I guess would be the most appropriate way to say. But we got in there. The most fun part about getting in, oddly enough, we've got the van with us. They had a guy with a canopy and a little sign said, burnout box, and then honk for water or something like that. So whatever, I get up there. There's cops in front of us, cops behind us, trying to direct traffic. Whatever. I throw it in my low gear. This one actually has a, let's see if I can get there. This one actually has the slapstick automatic, technically. But, I don't know if you can see on the video there. So whatever, I threw it in a low gear. Hit the brake, hit the gas. You could see the van kind of load up a little bit. All the guys were laughing in the tent, like, "Oh, I can hear the turbo spooling." And I let up, and it just a real little chirp, but it chirped, so I'll give it that. And they all went nuts, but I was like the only one in our line that did one. So it's like, whatever. You got to have some fun when you're doing it. And then I realized I also didn't do my car of the day yesterday. To me, it was more a segment. I think I did that 2 years ago as well. My number one all-time, if I could ever, and I know I never will, would be an authentic 66 Shelby Cobra 427 SC. That's, to me, the epitome of speed. You take a small little car, you put a giant engine in it, and you go as fast as you can go. And saw like 4 or 5 of them. And yeah, they're all kit cars, but whatever. Just that design is classic. Even if they released it today, it would still look brand new. I've loved everything about that car. Kat, you said you didn't really necessarily have one specific that jumped out at you yesterday. Austin, without being able to do the GT, just yesterday was interesting again with a little bit of heat, with a storm coming. We didn't spend near as much time there as we had before because we got in around 3 o'clock by the time we got parked, and they were only open till 5, so we had to hit the Midway and the car show within 2 hours. So we were kind of in a hurry-up mode yesterday. But yeah, for me it was definitely the Shelby Cobras. Even if they're kit cars, that's my car of the day. But we're getting ready to jump on the highway. I'm not sure how much of the actual route we're going to take today. Like I said, there are a couple of things we want to stop and see, and we'll see how it goes from there. Otherwise, everybody is ready.
For air conditioning.
Time to hit the road. I got to roll up the window and turn the AC up back up. All right. See you when we get there.
Dirty hands, clean money.
in Springfield at Motorhead's Bar and Grill and Route 66 Museum. And again, we're not the only ones with this idea. Walk around, see what it has to offer. It's got a nice big old Route 66 sign. Bunch of other cars out this morning. We've been passing a few of them on the highway on the way in. So it's going to be another one of them days. After a quick stop at the Motorheads, went across the street, got some gas, got some ice, got some refreshments. Now we are on our way to Collinsville for breakfast, and then we will jump over the town line and head to, technically it's Madison, Illinois, the Worldwide Technology Raceway. But it is considered the greater St. Louis area. So that is where we're headed to now. So a bunch of cars, had some chats, met a couple people from Wisconsin down here, actually, oddly enough. One from Baroka, which is about a half hour from us, one from Madison. So you never know who you're going to meet. Not everybody's part of PowerTour, but you're always going to meet somebody when you're out and about. But otherwise, we're going to see what the road's got for us, if we see anybody else as we're motoring down. And next stop is Waffle House. We'll take one more tourist stop before we stop for breakfast. This is the Pink Elephant Flea Market, just outside Stoughton, Illinois, looks like. A couple cool, interesting things. I'll have a couple cars we can look at. And of course, a couple of Hot Rod PowerTour folks are out here as well. We'll snap a couple pictures, get out, stretch our legs, get back on the road, get to breakfast. That's a pretty cool little store. Had a lot of retro stuff in there, a couple of signs. Picked up a couple tchotchkes. Now, let's get back on the road and go find some breakfast. All right, we got a Waffle House on. We're getting ready to head to the venue and see how much fun it is getting in. So we'll see how much of a disaster eating this kind of food right before walking around in 90+ weather is. But we're en route. We're almost there. We are rolling into the event.
slow but pretty consistent moving, not quite a standstill, just kind of a touch and go. I don't know if you can see further up there. I don't know, it seems to be more gapping than what we're moving, but we're moving, so we'll see how that goes. We've already seen a few people heading out. The venue's been open for about 2 hours. It's warm, 93 degrees posted, so we'll see how it goes today. We'll have more than the 2 hours to bust through, so hopefully it won't be quite as rushed. They apparently had the autocross yesterday, but I did not see where. So today I'll take a look, because this is the only other day for autocross. So I will take a look and see if I can get in line for it. Not a make or break by any means, but I was really excited about the opportunity to do it with the van, just see what I can do. But yeah, we're slowly moving. We'll see how long it takes. We're just trying to get inside there. Worldwide Technology Raceway in Madison, Illinois is technically what it is, but the greater St. Louis area. You can kind of see some of them that are there and parked. You can see some of them coming in around the corner up there. So again, slow going, but going. Organized mess, but we've got everybody showed up. Had a couple of chats already. We're gonna go find the midway, get our stamp. Austin's really looking forward to seeing the drag racing, and then I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna take it around the road course. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, hit the midway, do a quick lap around, check out some cars, and decide if I'm gonna race. So that's the plan for today.
Huh? Hot red minivan. Hot red minivan. A what? Shut up. Cat's gonna be coming. All right, sorry about that. So I'm in line, got my helmet. They can't turn me away for that. I got a few people waving and laughing, saying go for it. So enough talk. Let's get. "38 seconds for the first one. Let's see if I can beat it." Boy, please don't make me regret this. I got a 38 and a 37, the two runs I did. Austin begged me to let him go. Don't make me regret this. We got 46 the first time, so we're gonna let him run one more time, see what he does. All right, after all that, I was considering taking it down the drag strip, but I'm going to let the van cool down. She's done good for today. I think we got one more day that's got drag strip eligible, so maybe
but for today we're gonna let it go. We're gonna head over, catch up with Johan, maybe take a look at some drag racing, and then we might get taken out pretty quick because it is a warm one today. So the hotel and the pool are kind of calling our name. But we'll sit down and watch some racing real quick.
That's right, Mike. Corvette going to get there first. Takes it across its right with a 1220 with a 613.71 miles an hour. Turbo's pulled up on that Bel Air.
Well, we just left the venue. I had to change my shades because I couldn't find the other ones. They're somewhere in the van. Apparently, when you race a minivan around autocross 4 times, stuff isn't where you left it. Who knew? Anyway, we're heading out. Again, super warm day. We got to see what we wanted to see. We got to participate in a couple of things. The hotel and the pool is really calling our name right now, so we're going to get on the road. It was fun. Like I said, we got to race. I was thinking about doing the drag race, decided to hold off. Spent a little time in the midway, got our tickets punched. Spent a little time doing the car show part. We did take some pictures. I'll get those loaded. I think my car of the day is going to be the Lincoln. We did see, I got a video of that from, I think, the first day. But there's a Lincoln Continental, big old 4-door suicide. That's on my top 10 list anyway. Kat's got 2. One is a retro-inspired Ford GT. It's got the old Gulf paint to it. And then the other one is a WRX STI, just kind of a sort of cousin twin to her car. Austin, in a unique role, he actually met somebody online and was talking Mustangs with him. He got to meet him, take some pictures of his car, so we'll have a picture of that up. But then he also got to do autocross in the van. So his car of the day today is actually the van, just because he was able to do some racing in it. I did not do the check mark when we got here, and I am on the road, so the next time we stop, I'll do my check mark for St. Louis. Again, we're heading to a hotel in Sullivan. We shall see if it's like the other days, see if there's any other PowerTour folks there. And then tomorrow is going to be the longest drive, and we've got a few things that we want to see en route. So right now it's just going to be a boring drive for a little bit, get to the hotel, check in. I said maybe hang out in the pool for a minute. But I need to navigate some traffic. So we'll see you guys when we get there. All right, we just got into the next Comfort Inn in Sullivan. We shall see if anybody else in here, but I see a Mustang and I see a Porsche, so yeah, we might have a couple of us here. But yeah, we're gonna check in, unpack, and cool down. We're about ready to wrap it up for today. We got to the hotel, got checked in, went out and had supper at a place I probably wouldn't recommend. It ended up not being real well. They were nice enough and everything, but the food just was not good. We went to an ice cream place after that was only slightly better. Got back to a hotel, got in the pool for a little while, kind of cooled down, hopped in the hot tub, kind of relaxed my shoulders some. And then we're all kind of wrapped up and ready for bed. Again, tomorrow is going to be the longest day as far as road time. So we're going to try and get up and leave earlier. We'll see how that goes because it's still a late night getting back to bed.
But yeah, again, we've got 3, maybe 4 places to see on the way. And the show itself is going to be a little bit more tame than normal. There's no real events. It's going to happen at a fairground, no racing or anything like that. So it might be a pretty short day between when we get there, and just depends on how we're feeling. But we'll walk through. We'll see if there's anything new, any cars we haven't seen yet. Most of them are going to be the long haul gold and platinum cars, which are running the whole time. Not seeing a whole lot of new stuff, but you never know. We'll see. We got to get into the general entrance area. Midway is going to be the midway. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot new there. So day 4 is going to be probably a little bit more of a down day. And then day 5 in Tulsa, they're going to have, supposedly they're going to have drag racing again. So there'll be a few more things to see while we're there. But for tonight, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We did our top cars for the day. We did a little bit of racing, a little bit of autocross, a little bit of watching some drag racing, a little bit of heat exhaustion, a little bit of sunburn. So all in all, a pretty full day. But again, we're going to wrap it up for today, and tomorrow will be another one. So we'll see you all in the morning.